I'm still in shock right now. I can't believe that the Warriors finally did it. The Warriors win their 7th NBA title in franchise history, their 4th in the last 8 years, beating the Celtics in Boston in Game 6. Final score 103-90. This game was a roller coaster of emotions. It was just a crazy game with Boston coming out strong out the gate, taking an early lead in this game, but the Warriors came firing back in the second quarter, outscoring Boston by 10 and holding them to just 17 points. Curry won his first ever Finals MVP. That definitely was emotional for him. I'm just so happy for Steph. He clearly wanted this. As shown in his Finals games, with the exception of last game in Game 5, he was amazing all around. He finished this game with 34 points, and he hit some very clutch three-pointers to put the Warriors up by double digits at the end of the game. And I'm just overjoyed. This game was not easy for the Warriors. They had to play in Boston. They had to face a Boston team that had their backs against the wall, a team that was facing elimination, a team that really wanted to force a Game 7. But the Warriors knew what they had to do. I got to give credit also to Draymond Green. He's had a rough playoffs, but he had a double-double, almost a triple-double, 12 points. He made a couple threes as well. And I just can't explain how happy I am right now to think that the Warriors were doubted by so many people, so many analysts, professionals, and they won an NBA Finals with their core. Of course, you know me, I had to go on Fanatics right away and just, see that merchandise and get it. I'm so dedicated to this team this year. I watched all these games with the exceptions of the one I missed while I was in the desert. I watched all the games from start to finish. There were many ups and downs, losing in some embarrassing games in the month of March and, getting the 3rd seed and losing by 50 plus points to the Grizzlies. There were so many low moments, but for the Warriors to get it done in Boston and, really, although the Warriors really, had the better record than the Celtics this year, many people thought the Celtics would win. And, even I at certain points thought the Boston Celtics could beat us in this series. But when the Warriors won back-to-back games in Games 4 and 5, I knew, the Warriors were on a mission. Steph Curry himself was on a mission to win Finals MVP and get the Warriors back to the glory. And to think that the Warriors just a couple seasons ago were the worst team in the NBA, 15-50, and then coming back the next year, losing in the play-in round, and then this year going all the way to the championship. It's just such a significant increase in our talent, and I'm just so proud of the guys, right? So many players you wouldn't expect to win a championship. Andrew Wiggins, he was the first overall pick so many years ago. He was considered a bust, and he remade his career the way it was now in Golden State, in the Bay, and Otto Porter Jr., a guy who suffered so many injuries, in his career. Those are just, to name a few. And Gary Payton II getting cut so many times. It's just, this team, although they were stacked with talent, they have underdog mentality. And, this was an unlikely championship opposed to the others. And I'm just so proud of that. I feel like with the other championships, I myself and other Warriors fans might have taken it for granted that we were so dominant with Kevin Durant and, the prime Splash Brothers duo. And now it's like, this is years later, 7 years after our first championship with this core. And we did it. We did it. We were not likely to win it at certain points in the season. And I'm going to make a season in review video like I do for all of the concluding seasons. So that'll talk more about the season in depth. And I'm also going to make a finals in review video to talk about this finals game by game, my emotions on it. So be on the lookout for that. But Curry, 34 points, 18 for Wiggins, 12 for Draymond. Clay did not do very good, but I don't even care. We won the championship. Nothing matters. We won by, 13 points. Clay had 12. For the Celtics, incredible game from Jaylen Brown. He had 34 points. Tatum did not do that good. And, Tatum, he's an incredible player, but I feel like this finals he did not show up the way I thought he would. He had 13 points. Horford had 19. He had a double-double with 14 rebounds, 10 for Robert Williams, but it's all over. The NBA season is over, the 75th anniversary season. The Warriors are the NBA champs. I can't believe this. I'm going to, celebrate probably for the next couple of months and then worry about the next season. But for now, we did it. This is the final game, of the season, final recap of the season for the Warriors. And it's been a crazy ride. So many emotions, like I said, ever since the amazing start with the Warriors being the best team in the league for, some time, and then falling lower with Curry getting hurt eventually at the end of the season, and Klay Thompson's return, and, seeing so many moments in this season that really captured the glory of the Warriors and just what they are and what they mean to the Bay Area and just the fans. I mean, it's such a achievement for them. 4 championships in 8 years, 6 appearances in 8 years, and it's over. It's forever going to be held in the history books. So Curry got Finals MVP, his first ever, and we did it. So I'm going to end this here. I mean, be on the lookout for more from me. I can't just make one video about this. This is the first championship I've witnessed in a number of years. 4 years now. It was the last Warriors championship. So anyways, guys, for the final time of this year, let me know your thoughts of this game. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go Warriors.